miles away from my roots. I'm home. Little Zac Brown band for you there. They got a song called What Else But Roots, right? Zac Brown's pretty cool. They used to be cool. They made a weird album here lately, and it's kind of weird, but a couple years ago they were still cool. So, anyways, roots. Obviously, we're still talking about roots today. We're talking about rooted in the Word. This is very similar to what we did on Tuesday, just a little bit different, and a few different roots out there. Up here at the top, I kind of already explained this. If you want to read through that a little bit, you can. And we kind of talked about some examples as well, but here's another example like aqua. Aqua means water, and TIC means relating to or characterized. So when you put them together, you got aquatic, it means living or found in the water, right? Anything that means aquatic is that, right? And not every word out there has a root. Like you can look through this paragraph and you can see like the word word. Does it have a root? Does taking have a root? Does them have a root? No, probably not. But especially some of our bigger words and some of those multi-syllable words, definitely a lot of them do have roots. And so the more that we practice those, the better we're going to get. And because we take those one root, if we have one root, and we add a bunch of different suffixes or prefixes to it, it always means the same thing. So instead of memorizing the meaning of every single word in the English language, you just memorize some of the roots, and you can, no matter what prefix or suffix gets put on it, you know kind of what it's about, right? And so that's why we do this, just to kind of help us understand what more words mean. Okay, I'm going to show you the assignment here in Google Docs and then also jump over to EdSite and show it to you. But you can see it's kind of the same thing that we've done before, or some of the same ones. AUT, like in automatic, form, like formation, dynamite, MIT. That one's a little bit of a different one. Just try it. Just try your best. Same thing with addictive. That one's a little bit different. There's words like dictation and things like that probably mean more than that. Whereas addictive is a little bit of a tricky one for you to think about, but just try it and see what happens. Okay. Meter, port, like import, export, transport. That one shouldn't be too bad. And then what we do here is we take all of those, these are your choices then, all of those roots that we just talked about, and then we add some suffixes or some prefixes to them, and you have to put it in there to make the word. And just, take the word like ought-a-ling. Does ought-a-ling make sense? No, probably not. So which one of those four makes sense? And then it gives you the Greek over here, the Greek or the Latin root, the meaning as a hint, foot. Okay, which one of these things do we think means foot? And we practiced that one the last time. Add it to ALING, and which one of those makes sense, right? Foot. You use your foot to do what? All right. So think about that as you do it. Now there are 12 of these. I'll flip over here to EdSite. So this is the actual assignment. This is what it looks like, what it'll look like. So again, multiple choice. I've bolded the word here for you for the root. And then when we flip over to this one here, again, I still have the hint in there for you. And you're just clicking on which one it is, okay? Again, if you wrote down those words at the end, like the correct answers the last time, that should help you. And yes, you can use those. You can use those on this, because again, this is just practice, guys. This is just practice. None of this, I'm not going to start making you responsible for any of these for a while, okay? Eventually, you will have to take a quiz on these, but for now, just practice, do your best, copy your correct answers down, or the correct answers, okay? That's all I have. See ya.